Hello, hello, and welcome to Thashna Walsh Lifestyle Therapy and Grow to Glow. I am Dr. Thashna Walsh, and I am here today to tell you what I do. So I went to a networking group the other day, and something just kind of dropped on me. Usually you have this little thing rehearsed of what you do. So when people ask you, you tell them what you do. But I was talking to this young lady, um, and it was just different. Something opened up inside of me in a totally different way. And she asked me, "What do you do?" And I said to her, "I help you find your soul's path. I help you find your soul's path." And I'm like, what am I talking about? What am I saying to this girl? She probably don't even know what I'm saying. She probably think I'm crazy. I'm saying, look, imagine inside of all of us is a cry. It's a yearn, it's a desire. It's something that's you want. What is it for you? Are you satisfied and happy? And when I'm saying happy, I mean 100% satisfied with the way things are working out for you in your life. Are you? Because if you aren't, that is your soul telling you that there's work to be done. If you're completely happy, and I've yet to meet that person, if you're completely happy, probably be a monk or something, you know, probably. I'm not even sure if yeah, he's a monk. I'm not sure if that person exists. Jesus, probably, and Buddha, maybe. Because until you're completely enlightened, where you've relinquished all the want and all the lack and all the need and all of those things that seem to keep us feeling dissatisfied. Until you let that go completely, your soul will not stop calling. So if you get up in the morning and you get up in a bad mood, or you get up and you feel good and then something puts you in a bad mood, um, that easily, then it means there's lots of work to be done. I'm not saying we're not humans, but if we're not at the state where somebody can yell in your face and you can see it as that's not me, that's them, and you put them in the place and you walk away and, so that you can maintain your peace and your joy and you send them a blessing. If you're not there in that wholeness and treating people like God treats you, like Jesus treats people, and I'm not trying to be religious here, I'm just making reference to love, unconditional love. Okay. So if you're not like that, then we all have work to do, right? Every time we get triggered, that's the soul saying, here is something that needs working on. That is the business I am in. I am in the business because what I am doing, I am teaching, I am guiding others to do the same because I know how liberating that is. And it may have taken me 20 years to get as far as I've gotten. Well, it's probably taken me a lifetime because I think I started even younger than 20 years ago because we're always searching. We're always searching. We're always looking for better. And sometimes because we've been brainwashed that better doesn't exist. So we carry out these mundane tasks every day, thinking this is what life is about. And then you get to 60 or 70, and then you retire, and then you spend a couple of, 10 years, maybe 20 years doing something, being a grandparent and traveling, and or just sitting on your rocking chair and doing some knitting till that day comes when you meet your maker, and the end comes. But who gets to decide exactly how we're supposed to be living? Have you put yourself in a box, and who put you there? Because you've allowed somebody to infiltrate your mind and told you how to think and how to be. And if in that box you still feel a little bit of discomfort, if you look at your neighbor who's doing super well and you're going, and you're not 100% happy for them and celebrating with them, then you are not happy where you're at. Okay, because people who are happy where they're at are just happy for people wherever they're at, and they're blessing people wherever they're at. So be honest with yourself and hear what your soul is telling you. This is why you came to the earth. Okay? This is why you came for this experience, that God put you here, is so that you could live your life's purpose. It's not just to come and go to school and then get a job and then work for 50 years and then retire and then die. It's that is so, there's so much limitation in that. Of course, if you have been programmed in a way where that makes you so happy and lights you up, then that clearly is your purpose. But if you're feeling that, man, I wanted so much more out of my life and I still want more out of my life, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still have it. But that is what I do. I'm calling you out to your soul's desire to pay that karmic debt. So whatever it is that you need to release and forgive and work out, you need to work it out so that you can feel lighter and happier. So on your deathbed and you're moving into the next dimension, you can say, yes, I did it. I did it. I don't have to do this anymore. Now I can move on to the next level or wherever that is. Okay? But just remember, it cannot happen without you being conscious, or even if you don't even believe what I'm saying, you know, just imagine if it were true, what would you do? Because for some people, this is the first time they hear about something like this, hear about karmic debt, especially if you grow up in religion, they tell you one way to think. And if you start thinking about anything else, it's blasphemous and it's demonic and it's all of that kind of stuff. And that's because they want to control you and put you in a box. But if you want to be held in a box, stay there and be happy. But if you're not happy, God didn't give you this brilliant mind for you just to be brainwashed and stuck. Didn't. It's important for you to open your mind and think. We're made of love. And as long as you're believing in love and you're believing that you come from love, you cannot be led astray because love is your target. God is love. The universe, however you want to put, whatever you want to call the force of everything, the force of joy, the force of love. For me, God used to used to be a little uncomfortable for me, kind of coming out of religion and into my spirituality. But I've gone back to God because you know what? God is what we all understand. Some of us misunderstand who God represents because it's not a man in the sky with a stick telling you you're going to hell because you did this, that, or the other. God is pure love. God is pure love, and pure love heals all. It gets into all the dark spaces, the light spaces, all the spaces, and it cleans up and it loves. It loves. It just loves. It doesn't know anything else but love. And this is where I come from when I'm speaking to you, calling you out, your soul. God's giving you this soul and He's telling you, look, there's more love to be had. Don't you want to make that exchange? I say, leave it at the cross. Leave all your burdens at the cross if you're a Christian. This is what it's about. It's literally leaving your burdens and walking into love, knowing that everything is provided for you. Now, and I understand your subconscious programs won't just let you believe all of that kind of stuff. Some people, it can be as quick as that because they just make a decision. But for some people, they need to take it slow. They need to learn some more. They need to go some more, get some more ideas. They need to hear somebody speak some more. They need to read more books, whatever it is for you. It doesn't matter. But if something is churning in there and and it's usually you feel it in these energy centers. So some people may get a lot of headaches. If you're getting a lot of headaches, your body's trying to tell you something. If you feel like your throat is all locked up and you'll get sore throats all the time, your body's trying to tell you something. If you get heartache, you get palpitation, you get anxiety, the body's trying to tell you something. You feel it in your gut. You get the butterflies, but not in a nice way. Every time a bill comes in, you feel it like somebody punched you in the gut. Your body's trying to tell you something. You feel it lower down in your low abdomen. Again, your body is trying to tell you something. These are your guides. Your emotions are your guides. Your energy is your guide. And it's time we start listening to it. Okay, so that's what I'm here to do, is to guide you, to help you, to listen to your soul, listen to your teacher, listen to your guide. I am not just your guide. I'm your guide from a physical human level with my own spirituality, but you have your own inner guide. And if you need help in how to listen to that, that's what I teach. That's what I do. So let's get this out of the way. Thank you. And so if you want to learn more, please contact me by booking an ignition call where we can talk for an hour to see what's going on inside you, what needs to come up that you're not really sure how it works, why it feels like this. But there's an explanation. There's an explanation and there's a way out of it. And you can feel joy. You can feel the lightness that life has to offer. You can laugh out loud and actually really feel it on a daily basis. It is real. It is real. It is real. It is real. But you have to make the decision. You have to take the first step. Okay. So book an ignition call with me and we can have a conversation. You don't have to book onto any other programs if you don't want to. Obviously, I'm going to introduce you to my coaching program because, you know, it is my pride and joy. And I feel that everybody can benefit from the 10-week coaching program that I've put together. However, there's no push, there's no salesy stuff. I don't do that. I'm just sharing my heart and my passion, and because that is my calling. Okay. So if you want to learn more, go to the website or book an ignition call with me. Please subscribe and share this channel with a friend. Please share this with a friend. Someone is out there wanting to hear these words. Someone is out there who's looking for someone to help them up. Okay. And I am here. I am of service. I love to serve. So please help someone out. And if you haven't liked the video yet, please give me a thumbs up if you think it's great. And also comment, you know, leave a comment saying, hey, I think that's great. Or, hmm, here's a question for you, Thashna. What do you think about this or the other? And I will give you my honest opinion because that's what I do. All right, darlings, I love you all. And I thank you very much for staying tuned. Until next time, I'm sending you love and immense light from my heart to yours. Bye.